And of course, I went by over to his business, JWHoffler and Associates, counseling service. It is very appropriate that we ended up spending some time together. He was finishing up a class. He provides counseling for people who get in trouble, either DUI or have some drug addiction. It's a addiction counseling service that he offers. And we sat around and we talked a while. During our discussion is when I realized that I was in the presence of a very distinguished gentleman, a very caring brother, and a very dedicated professional. So when I was asked to introduce him this evening, I felt great honor. Because in spending that time with Brother Hoffler, I realized that for over 50 years he has been an Omega man. And in that 50 years, he has experienced many situations, many challenges, and he has accomplished many things. It is safe to say that amongst us is probably one of the more successful brothers in the room. When I found out that I would have the privilege of introducing Brother Hoffler, I thought for a few minutes, and I determined that it probably would not be necessary to highlight his life, his biography. And of course, there isn't, because on page 3 is a very comprehensive description of Brother Hoffler. But I did determine that it would be necessary to explain to you why the chapter selected him to be the keynote speaker. And the reason the chapter selected him is because he epitomizes our 4 cardinal principles: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, uplift. Brother Hoffler is a child of the 60s. He came into his manhood in the 60s. For some of you, you fully understand that. For some of us, we watched on TV and we heard from our uncles, our aunts, and our grandparents and our parents, because I came of age as a teenager in the 60s. And the gentlemen such as Brother Miller, Brother Hunter, Brother Thomas, Brother Grady, Brother Hoffler, those are the individuals that I was watching. I didn't know it at the time, but today I know that. Brother Hoffler developed his manhood and found himself in the 60s. That led into the scholarship, because like many of us now, we understand that to make it in this world, you have to be a scholar. You have to be willing to continue to learn, to study. Otherwise, you cannot compete. Brother Hoffler understood that at an early age. And that's why he went to North Carolina Central University and graduated with a degree in biology. One of the things that his bio does not say is that Brother Hoffler has a master's in business administration as well, an MBA. Found that out from talking with him. Perseverance. Brother Hoffler has experienced something that I, for one, not sure I ever want to experience. Brother Hoffler lost his wife of over 40 years, Ruby. And in fact, the reason he now runs the business is because of her. It was her business. He just realized the need, and others realized that he could provide the service, and they talked him into taking the business over and continuing the business And he has done so in memory of his beloved wife, Ruby. Perseverance. We are acutely aware of the situation that he faced at the United States Air Force Academy. He's written a book. By the way, please tonight when you go home, go online and order the book. I think you will enjoy it. I don't think it will tell you anything that you don't already know, other than it will let you look inside Brother Hoffler, so that you will better understand the man that he is and why he does the things he do. Perseverance. And of course, through all of that, he has always found a way to provide uplift. I've never encountered Brother Hoffler and he did not have a kind word to say or advice when you didn't ask for it or think you needed it, but when you walked away, you fully realized, I'm very happy I saw Brother Hoffler today. Because he told me something that I needed to hear. And as a result of that exchange, I am inspired to be a better man. So Brother Hoffler, in fact, exemplifies why we're here tonight. Our founders had the forethought and the vision and wisdom to determine that this fraternity should abide by 4 cardinal principles: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. And ladies and gentlemen, you are in fact rewarded tonight because we're getting ready to hear from an Omega man who exemplifies every one of those words, have lived it, and daily demonstrates it for all of us to witness. Brother Hoffler.